Hello there, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert, and I'm here to help you navigate your unique communication styles. This is your weekly communication style reading. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my weekly readings. All right, so I'm going to pull for your today's reading. This message is for you, humorous. If you are unsure about your unique communication style, then you will need to click on the link in the description box below to take the quiz that will identify your unique communication style. Okay, so let's dive in. Here's the card for you. And it says, how many times have we caused ourselves pain because we failed to pause and think? How would my best self view and respond to this situation? Okay, so for you humorous, we know that you love having fun and joy, right? And you like to include people into the conversation of joy and happiness. However, sometimes the conversation can be very deep, right? Some topics are not very light and joyful. And for you humorous, sometimes that heavy, deep conversation might feel uncomfortable. And so what do? Well, you try your best to help lighten up the mood. However, it may not be appropriate at that moment. So what happens then is that it got taken the wrong way, and then you might have offended someone. And now there's this big communication breakdown. And so there might be some hurt feelings, some awkwardness, something there that is just of discomfort. You did not meant to do that, right? Your intention wasn't to be insensitive, right? Your intention perhaps was because it was so deep, the conversation or topic was so deep, so serious, it just felt uncomfortable for you, and you just wanted to help kind of lighten up that mood a bit, just to help to kind of bring a little bit of that cheer, right? So it's not all doom and gloom. And perhaps, again, the way you said it, or the timing, or the words, whatever it is, was just so off that now the person is offended or hurt and all that. And so there's some awkwardness, right? So then where do we go from there? How would your best self then view and now respond to this situation? Perhaps I might just be like, apologize, acknowledge what has happened and the part that you perhaps played in it. Just simply saying, like, I apologize for my insensitive comment, right? And, even though you didn't mean for the comment to sound or be insensitive, it was perceived that way by the other person. And so you're acknowledging that, right? So these are things that you can kind of think about, like ahead, about what you can do when these things come up so you're better prepared. All right, so that's the message I'm getting with that. Okay, so this is my unique card deck. So humorous, I want you to focus on my deck and ask your guides or higher self for your unique secondary message for this week. All right, and we got practice to speak with awareness, and the word speak is bold. So it's about speaking, right? So again, when you are in that conversation, that deep, serious conversation, then how can you still participate, right? What things could you speak about, or what words should you speak or say that will still help you to stay engaged even though you're not too comfortable? Think of the word speak. And I'm going to just say energetically, think about what the word speak means, right? So this might be helpful that, when you're in that deep conversation that perhaps is not comfortable for you, that when you think of the word speak, right, I'm going to break up the components. Energetically, you might feel like then how it could work for you. So for like the word S and the word speak, I think of it as supportive. like when you're going to share something in this deep, serious conversation that you're not comfortable in, then when you speak, think about the words or the sentences or whatever you're going to share. Is it supportive? And if it doesn't feel that way, then perhaps that's a comment that you want to keep to yourself then. But if the comment that you do want to say, or the words that you do want to say, if it feels supportive, then okay, go ahead and share. And then P, I think about paramount. Like, is it important? Like, is this super, super important for me to share this comment? Right? Is it paramount? E, how about encouraging? I'm making a comment here. Is it going to be encouraging? Is it going to sound encouraging for the person? Or is it going to sound like I'm being sarcastic or condescending or what have you? And then I think about A as appropriate, right? As the statement or these words I want to speak, is it appropriate or is it going to sound like I'm being insensitive? So again, you think about it, and if it's not appropriate or it doesn't feel like it's going to be appropriate, then hold off. Right? And then kind is a statement I'm saying, yes, I'm trying to be funny, but is it going to come across as me being, again, insensitive or sarcastic, or is it going to come across as being kind? So even as a humorous person who likes to keep things lighthearted, if you think about what you're speaking, is it supportive, paramount, encouraging, appropriate, and kind, that will kind of help you to engage whether or not you want to share that statement or if you want to share that lighthearted joke or what have you, right? As much as you might want to keep things lighthearted, sometimes just even listening and just acknowledging the person and just saying, yeah, I hear what you're saying about this. And sometimes you just can't always be that lighthearted, right? Being supportive, just listening might be enough for that person. So that is the reading for humorous. And to make sure that you're listening to the reading that matches your unique communication style, be sure to take the quiz. The link for the quiz is down in the description box below. Again, this is Grace CW Liu, communication expert. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, amazing solutions are everywhere with clear communication.